I'm building a campsite from scratch in my backyard. We're going to be clearing a lot of trees, playing in the snow, making paths, playing tug of war with vines, building fire rings, setting up camp, and making roasted sausages over the fire. It's going to be a great time, so let's get right into it. Recently, I've been really wanting to spend some more time outdoors, and I thought what better way to do so than to create a nice little campsite that's just right next to the house. That way, if some of my gear fails on me, I have a nice warm house to go back into. But tomorrow we're expecting our first snowfall of the season here in Northern Virginia, maybe between 1 inch to 3 inches. And before that happens, I would love to get some of these down trees out of the way, some of the brush, some of these vines. Just because I don't know where I'm going to set up camp yet. And I just think clearing some of the trees out of the way would help me come back and make a better decision on where to start establishing base camp here. And with the snow happening tomorrow, it would be pretty hard to see the ground and some of these vines and branches on the ground. So I think that's step one for today. In hindsight, I probably should have gotten more batteries because I just had to sit inside for about 40 minutes to charge up the camera because I only have one battery. So definitely something to add to the shopping list. But let's finish up these trees. One of my neighbors has a huge pound of beagles, probably over 20, so every now and then they do that. I'm going to try to clear up some of this area because I think right here I want this to be one of the entrances, and maybe somewhere over there can be the second entrance, because not only am I making a campsite where you can pitch your tent, but I also want to do a little bushcraft project down the lines. Alrighty, so let's look at the work we've done so far today. We have a nice, clear, visible path. No branches are smacking us in the face, leading us all the way to where we were working earlier here on all of these trees. Much more clear. Gives me an idea of the ground I'm working with all the vines, but I think so far this area has been cleared out. Could make a good spot. Enough room to have a fire ring right here. Maybe space for a tent, another tent over there. maybe a smaller one right here. And especially in the winter, you might even get a little mountain view of the Blue Ridge. But yeah, seems like that's day one done. Tomorrow we're gonna be out here bright and early. They're saying it's gonna be snowing from about 2 in the morning to about 9. So we're gonna try to make it out here sometime then and be out in the element a little bit. So see you guys tomorrow. Well, good morning, guys. Seems like we did indeed end up getting some snow last night, just about an inch. Pretty dry snow, nothing too packable, but pretty exciting nonetheless. Man, I am so glad we were able to get that path done yesterday. It's so nice just being able to walk in over to the site without having some branches knock you in the face. But as for today, I think I really want to get some of these down trees behind this pile up onto the pile, as well as move a little bit along this way. I kind of want to expand, clear some of the ground, and see if there's some more flat area over in that direction, just because everything else over here is a lot more down trees, a lot more work, and it's all on a slant, and it's nothing too comfortable to set up camp when you're on a hill. So let's go get to it. So this is the second side I was talking about. More over here, just seems more flat, and if I can get most of the trees cleared out from over here, I think we'll have a better place to work with, but still keep the spot that we cleared out earlier in mind. Also, there's this really nice oak tree right in the middle that I kind of want to make a centerpiece of this whole thing, and seems like some things are living in here. I'm not sure what's up there, but yeah, so more work to do. Alrighty guys, welcome back to the campsite, and as you can see behind me, we've definitely made some progress. So over the past couple days I've been busy bushwhacking and clearing out all the space right in front of the cedar forest here, so everything's much more open. And I also created a little path that leads you all along over here to the cedar forest. And right over here was where I envisioned having the bushcraft shelter, so I think that's going to go right on the edge between a little circle of those trees here. And from here on out, I think the plan is to have separate little campsites. So this can be the bushcraft shelter here, this can be site A, we can have site B right over here, and maybe site C, and a little bit over there towards the mountains can be site D, or the third site that can have a little mountain overview. And I was thinking of having paths just like this go to each little campsite, with the area right here and just around this tree to be the centralized area. Maybe have a fire ring right about here, a couple logs to sit on and hang out. Well, today I think I really did want to get the fire rings done, and I want to put one on each of the sites here. So we're gonna have one here, one on the next one over there, and one further down, and of course over there on the bushcraft shelter. But I want to get this solidified, dig probably a nice foot hole in the ground, and get some rocks scattered all around. So let's get digging. Alrighty, so we got hole 1 done here, and need to do the same thing for the side over there and the one right behind that. Alrighty, so we have hole number 3 dug out here, and now we just need to get some rocks to circle around all 3 of them. 1, 2, and last one way over there. Alrighty, I reckon this is enough rocks. Not really sure what I'm looking for here, but just ones that feel like home, ones that feel like they should be burning around a fire. So let's go find out. I definitely underestimated the amount of rocks I'm going to need. I'm a little short here, and even for the other ones I did over there, I need to kind of do the same thing I did on this one and wedge it a little bit behind, give it some more structure. So I think I need to go make one more rock run. Well, it's been just about a week since the last time we were out here, and tonight we're actually going to be camping for the first time in our at-home campsite. So let's go set up camp and I'll show you guys what I got. Alrighty, so this guy's the REI Half Dome 2, two-person tent. Really great space. I'll take you guys inside here. So this is the inside. We have 2 doors on each side. Pretty spacious, definitely enough for 2 people, but for me, just being alone here by myself, it's definitely enough to put a sleeping pad, sleeping bag, have my gear up in the corner, and still be pretty cozy. So I was just about to put all my gear inside the tent, but check out the sunset that just happening right before us here. So the sleeping pad I'm going to be using is the Seatosummit Ether Light XR. Has a R value of about 4.2, so definitely should do me well for tonight. It's only gonna get down to just about freezing here. And the sleeping bag I'm using here is the REI Magma 15. Really excited to use this. All right, all set up here. Well, sun's down. That means it's time for a fire. Well, if I want to keep this fire going all night, I'm definitely going to need some more firewood, and I think I'm going to go process that big pile of wood and try to get some branches and good firewood for the rest of the night. So see you guys in a bit. Well, after cutting all that wood, I'm definitely a little thirsty here, so I'm gonna boil some water and we're gonna make a little bit of some peppermint tea. Perfect timing here. Water is just starting to boil. Even though it's not too cold out here, it's only about 38 degrees. There's a little bit of wind in the air, and according to my phone at least, it feels about just above 30 degrees, so. Oh, that's good. It is missing some sugar though. Definitely gonna bring that out next time. Let me show you what we're dealing with tonight. So we're going to be making a little bit of some andouille chicken sausages. I'm just going to put them on a stick and let them roast over the fire. For dessert, we're going to have a little bit of hot chocolate. And I got some good stuff waiting for us tomorrow morning as well. I'm going to go try to find a couple sticks we can use to skewer these sausages and roast over the fire. And I think I have the perfect one here. I read somewhere that if you find wood that's still green, that when you put it over the fire, it's not going to burn too easily, and you'll get a perfect little roasting stick. So I'm working here on our first little skewer. Just trying to get a nice even point so I can get at least half of the sausage through. Alrighty, first little guy done here. Put that to the side. Let's work on a second one. Alrighty. And here's our second one, a little bit longer. Well, it seems like I got a little distracted and might have burnt the sausage a bit, but it's alright. I'm just gonna come up from the top. Slice some of that away. There we go. Nice and freshly cooked. It's just the simple things, you know? Some peppermint tea, some sausage on a carved out stick in the middle of the woods. Just can't beat it. Well, I'm still a little hungry here, so I'm gonna get the other two sausages going. I'm gonna boil some water here and get ready for a hot chocolate dessert. Oh man, that is hot. Oh, but it tastes so good. Well, we've had our dinner here and hot chocolate, but I think I'm about ready to call it a night. I was able to put my bag of food up a little higher in the tree just so if anything comes along in the night, they can't get to it too easily. But I think I'm going to put out the fire and get all settled in the tent. Another thing I forgot to show you guys, the pillow I'm going to be using on top of the rest of my gear here is the Nemo Fillo Elite. It has this cool little nozzle that you just kind of pop out. There we go. You just kind of pop it out here and you blow in it. And then all you do is just press it back down and twist. And now you have a little self-inflated pillow to go right behind a sleeping bag. Seatosummit sleeping bag, or sleeping pad rather. You have your Nemo pillow and REI Magma sleeping bag. Hopefully I won't be too uncomfortable tonight, but I doubt it. Well, I'm pretty comfy here up in my sleeping bag, but I think I'm going to call it a night here. See you guys tomorrow morning for some breakfast. Good morning. I think it's time for some breakfast. Yeah. Oh man. I'll tell you guys what, it's freezing out here, so I better get a fire going so I can start making some hot tea and a little bit of breakfast. We have our fire going quite well here, and here's our breakfast. We have 4 eggs, a little avocado, and some seasoning. So let's get it started. A little bit of olive oil from inside. Get our seasoning on these guys. Here I just have a mixture of salt, pepper, cayenne pepper, a little bit of cinnamon, garlic powder, and some crushed red pepper. And as the eggs are finishing up, let's get our avocado opened here. All right, this is what we're working with here. Little scrambled eggs, fresh avocado, meal of champions. Man, that was great. Well guys, I think it's going to be the end of this first camping adventure. Definitely hope you guys have enjoyed the build out up to the first camp. And if there's anything else you want to see me add to this campsite, drop it down in the comments below and let me know. Things to look forward to here. We're definitely going to be tackling the large pile of brush and the wood here. We're going to chop off all the branches and move the larger logs over to the bushcraft site, as that is going to be the next big project around here. So thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.